All right, in this video, we're gonna go over how to properly clean your 9.5 Pro contractor after you've completed the job. You know, the cleaning process with this unit is super simple and quick, and that's why many people choose this unit for their fine finish jobs and their quick touch-up work. So first off, we're gonna turn the system off because we're gonna perform the pressure relief procedure. We're gonna turn the ball valve, disconnect the gun. I'm just gonna set the gun up here for easy access, and then we're gonna disconnect the air hose here. Once we've done that, we're gonna disconnect the hose from the front of the system just to get this out of the way. All right, now that we got that out of the way, now we're ready to clean the gun. So I got some gloves here. You don't have to use gloves, I just like it. Just makes, streamlines the process just a little bit more. Then we got our paint bucket with our good material. We got our waste bucket. We got a new flex liner. We got some mild detergent. The brush that comes with the sprayer, a water, this is basically just water in a squirt bottle to clean the gun, and then some rags. All right, next we're gonna clean the gun. The gun is really easy to clean. That's why so many contractors across the world choose the 9.5 Pro contractor for their finishing jobs and their touch-up work. So first, simply loosen this nut here on the flex liner cup assembly and Edge 2 Plus gun. Disconnect the gun, pull the air hose off, unscrew the black retaining ring. Once we've done that, there's a little paint in there. We're gonna wipe that down with our painter's rag here. I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna take off our cup assembly. You can see obviously paint on the inside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of mild detergent to our water here. So again, this is just a water-based cleanup. So I'll just swash that around a little bit. Then we're gonna take off our inlet filter here. Put that in some water. Then I like to take the brush, give it a quick little brush down. That's clean. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our lid, we're gonna take our rag, and we're gonna wipe the majority of the paint out of here. Then you wanna make sure you wipe the side here. Once we've done that, throw that in the garbage. Take your lid and your brush, put it over in some water. Make sure you clean the inlet there pretty good. Make sure the threads are clean. Check this lid here on this ring, this lip, you want to make sure it's clean. Nice and clean. Once we've done that, we're going to put our finger over the top of the flex liner. We're going to pour this material back in our paint bucket. This is good paint. We don't want to waste that. Once we've done that, we're going to take our flex liner out. We're going to just toss that away. Then look at the threads here. Make sure those are all nice and clean. That's all nice and clean and ready to rock. Now when it comes to the gun, super simple, no tools required to clean the gun. So we're going to disconnect the black retaining ring here and the air cap. Just look and make sure there's no paint on the air cap or threads. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull the trigger back and we're going to unscrew the nozzle. Set that down, take out the spring retention. Then what we're going to do is we're going to slide the trigger slide over like that. We're going to pull the trigger and pull the needle out just like that. Get that in some water. Nice and clean. And always make sure the tip of the needle is clean. Then the nozzle here, wash that in some water. And what you can do is, you'll see here, I'll put my finger under the bottom of the tip like this. I'm gonna do it like that. Make sure the water coming out is clean, look in there. It's good to go. Then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bottle. This just has water in it. We're gonna put this over our waste bucket here. You don't need to pull the trigger, but I typically do. And you're just gonna squirt this in there. Kind of go in a circular motion to get all the paint out. Take your rag, wipe that, and make sure the seal here is good. Nice and clean. I'm gonna take my brush, run it through here a couple times. Make sure the threads in there are clean. Give it one final wipe down. Now that's nice and clean. Now the best practice is let this air dry for 10 or 15 minutes to ensure everything will go together nicely. All right, now that we've let this air dry for 15 minutes, now we're ready to reassemble the gun and components. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the needle into the gun. So we're gonna pull the trigger back, and we're gonna push the needle into the Edge 2 Plus gun. Once it's in there, we're gonna click the slide over. Once we've done that, we're gonna take our black retaining ring here, and we're gonna install that onto the Edge 2 Plus gun. You can see how it slides in there. If it wasn't in the slots, it wouldn't go in. So you're gonna slide it till it gets into the slots and pushes in. Once we've done that, we're gonna take our nozzle, we're gonna pull the trigger back and install the nozzle onto the gun. And you screw this hand, you're just gonna screw this hand tight. Then we're gonna take our black retaining ring and air cap, install that back onto the gun, just like so. We're gonna take our new flex liner, drop that into the cup assembly. All right, then we're gonna take our lid assembly, we're gonna install our filter, then take our black retaining ring, drop that over the top of that, put it onto the cup assembly, tighten the black retaining ring, put the hose on, and we're gonna take our gun, install that back onto our flex liner cup assembly, and tighten the hose back up onto the system. And just like that, your 9.5 Pro contractor is clean. Now, also you want to check and inspect your filters, make sure there's no overspray on them. If there is overspray, you can simply disconnect them, blow some compressed air from the inside so it blows it out, and tap them on a surface. If that doesn't get them clean enough, you can soak them in some water and try that. If that doesn't work and they're just so caked up with overspray, you want to replace them because you want to make sure the air coming into the system is clean to keep the system cool, and also to ensure the air coming out of the end of the gun is nice and clean for that flawless fine finish you're looking for. Now just like that, the whole system is cleaned up and ready for the next job.